That road is a bastard.
I'm gonna find out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Hey, hey, are we good? Are we up? Are we live? I think so. Quick microphone Wi-Fi check. I think we should be good. I haven't had any problems yet, and so Wi-Fi has been pretty good. Right? Yeah, it's literally right here. So it's, yeah, we should be good. We should be good.
It's behind you.
So welcome. Just here hanging out on my balcony, drinking a mango smoothie,
No, it's
talking to a
no,
buddy
it's a
here.
screwdriver.
Yeah, it's a screwdriver now. Hey, hey, thank you, Pak Suyong. Thank you for joining.
I said I was going to be quiet.
No, you can chime in whenever you like. Quick. This is where I'm at. Beautiful place. Van Vieng, which is the weather's been like this just about every day. Cloudy, raining on and off. Haven't seen clear blue skies since I've been here, but that's okay. So I'm in Van Vieng. Let me spell it out. Van Vieng, Laos. From Indonesia. Wow. Thank you so much. Where in Indonesia? Yo, happy birthday. Thank you, Toffee. Thanks for joining. Malang. Malang, Malang. I like Malang. Nice town. Wonder if they've updated or reformed or just kind of how's the Rainbow Village looking is what I'm trying to say. The last time I was there, it seemed like some of the paint had been fading a little bit, and I'm just curious how often they repaint everything. Jakarta, you can hear some background noise. Oh, no. All right, so there is some water pouring over here. I don't know what can you hear, by the way. Is it too noisy? How long will I be doing this? Doing what? I went there by bike. Yeah, so I have cycled here. Started this bike tour from Bangkok, actually. So I think I've gone at least 700-800 kilometers, maybe a little more because I didn't go straight. I went like up and then over over into Isan, and then straight up from there. People talking, but in the background, not noisy. The mic doesn't pick up the noise. Yeah, I can't really hear anybody. I mean, there's Mike over here. He's really quiet, but there's people way back over there that are talking. I don't know. Can you hear them? I can't really hear them. Maybe they're picking it up. I don't know. What's up, brother? Not much, guys. Just hanging out here in Laos.
Good luck with the
Thank you.
screwdriver.
Yeah, they know.
Take care.
Thank you.
I'll go
You
this
too.
way.
No, you're good. You're good.
No, I'll go this way.
How's the tummy situation? Oh man, today actually I had to take some medicine, but I don't know. Luckily it's not like too bad. Where's the birthday cake? I know. I do not have any. I got a mango shake right now. I might go get a pancake later. Well, they call them pancakes, but they're basically like roti, not your Western style pancakes. They remind me of like the roti canai that you find in Malaysia or India or Indonesia, whatever. You can, I don't know, banana, honey, Nutella, peanut butter, um, all different flavors, all different kinds. Is Lao food spicy? Yeah, it is spicy. Um, but I think it just depends on where you go. They always ask because they see a white person, and so they're always like spicy, and I always just tell them just a little bit. But I haven't had anything too crazy, but I think they're taking it easy. I've been eating at this place like right across the street, and yeah, she's definitely taking it easy on me. Finally, can I join the live for an hour? So I have to leave the party early. Only doing an hour. You think I want to be on here for an hour? No, I'm just kidding. Well, thank you, Mandy. Thanks for joining. I mean, I'm just chilling here. We got a good spot. It's a pretty beautiful town here. I don't know if anyone's ever heard of Van Vieng. Yes, Luang Prabang. Taking off tomorrow. That's the plan, at least. And so tomorrow, I've already been here a week, and so it's been a nice place just to hang out, chill. As you've noticed, I've uploaded a couple videos, and the next leg is going to be pretty tough, and it's going to take me at least 2 or 3 days. And so I was like, all right, do I want to do that after or before my birthday? And so I was like, let's just wait till after, and then tomorrow I'll hit it, and probably take me a couple days at least. It's 185 kilometers, but there's a mountain that goes up to like 1,500 meters, and so it's going to be tough. What does Luang Prabang have to offer? I think it's just it's the old capital. I know that of Laos, like centuries ago. I think it's just a small, quiet little town that has a river that runs next to it, the Mekong River. And so, other than that, I don't really know. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Let's see. Happy birthday from Daegu, South Korea. Hey, I love me some Daegu. Wish you back here someday. Me too. Still, I'll talk about that in a little bit, but yeah, still kind of waiting here. Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Did you go to the Blue Lagoon, Nick? I heard it's pretty good. Yeah, so there's 5 or 6 or maybe up to 9. Like there's Lagoon 9. I guess there's a bunch of different lagoons just right over there. There's a loop that you can do. Not too bad. It's like 35 kilometers. I went and did it a few days ago. I stopped at one of the lagoons, and it's all right. It's you have to pay like a couple dollars to go to each one, which I guess when I say it, it doesn't sound like much. But when you're paying with things, everything is relative. Like I figure, like they're like, oh yeah, it's 40,000 keep. I'm like, at every single lagoon, and they're like, yeah. I'm like, I'll go to one. But when it's like not even 40,000. Yeah, it's not even $2. Anyways, been to a cave. I have not. I mean, it's kind of tough though. It's actually been pretty rainy, and so there are some hiking trails around here, but I heard they're just really muddy and sloppy. And I don't know. I'm not too wild about being on a mountain it's rainy like this. And, you see mudslides happening all the time, and so I just kind of stay away from that. They do hot air balloons over here, and you can ride in a paramotor is what they call it, I think, where you like paraglide basically. I haven't done that, and so I don't know. I'm not too wild about the idea of doing anything like that here in Laos. Yeah, Laos has been good so far. Yeah, it's definitely has like Indonesia vibes, especially like Sumatra when I think about it. Less dense, not necessarily Java, because Java is just no matter where you go, it's busy. There's so many people on Java. But Sumatra, it kind of feels like Sumatra. Like that time I went to Sumunde, to that coffee plantation, and even they said it. They're like, we have the worst roads in Indonesia. Like that's what they're known for. And Lao roads are pretty rough too. And so it kind of has that kind of feeling to it. There's not as maybe populated as Thailand. I don't know what the population is, but it's it feels very lively, and there's still people out and about, but it's just a little bit more, I don't know, rough around the edges, as I like to say. Any news from the Korean visa? And so, no news, which I guess no news is good news. I don't know. It's crazy. It's been over 4 months. And so, speak slower, please. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's been over 4 months. And I don't know. It's still same situation, though. It's just still pending. And yeah, so I'm just, I've talked to one girl who lives in Korea who has the same visa that I'm applying for. And she was telling me it took her 6 months the first time she applied for it in 2024. And so I keep just thinking of that, like, okay, it could take a while. I'm not the only person this has happened to. And so, any fun plans for tonight? Actually, no, I'm just going to, you know, chill out. There's bars all around here, but I don't know. I don't feel like drinking. I want to get on the road early tomorrow. And I mean, yeah, I mean, I could go out and play some pool and hang out with some people, but it most likely would involve, hey, let's drink some beers, and drinking a few beers can turn into 10 beers. And then tomorrow I feel like crap and I'm nerve wracking. Yeah. I don't know. This has been a good little side trip for sure. I definitely didn't plan on doing this at this time. I thought other things would be taken care of by now, especially with the whole Korea situation. But I mean, I definitely planned on like not spending the summer in Korea this year because I spent the last 2 years in Korea. But I thought I'd have like everything situated in Korea by now, and I could come and do a tour like this and then go back to Korea and then continue. But because I want to make it my home base for the foreseeable future, and so you should paint the town red. Too old for that. And so, I mean, I did go get a nice. It was probably one of the best I ever had, like a good foot and calf massage. Anytime they can and they soak your feet for a long time. They do not just your legs and your calf, but they go up to they get your arms, they do your head and your shoulders. Oh man, it was good. It was good. It was 120,000 keep too, which is it's crazy. It's nothing. And so I did pamper myself a little bit today. And so maybe in his, I don't know, like just hangovers just hit different nowadays. Like they are, man, hangovers, ugh, they're like 2 or 3 day hangovers, man. So thank you for joining, everybody. No news, still processing, and there's hope. Yeah, there's definitely hope. I mean, my agency, I talked to my agency. I was like, can we call immigration again? Ask them if there's anything missing in my application that they need. Is there, what is taking so long? And then my my agency gets back to me and they're like, oh, they said it'll take about another month. I'm like, what? And that was a couple of weeks ago. And so, man. But, Thailand and Laos, it's been fun. It's good to get back on the bike and be in countries like this again. Much change of scenery, change of pace. And the next couple of days are going to be rough. Man, everyone I've talked to has been like, are you really, you're not going to take the train or you're not going to take the bus? Are you really going to cycle there? I'm like, yeah, that's what I do. Happy birthday. Thank you, Dorari. And so from here, yeah, I just hope it's not too sloppy and that there's a road. I don't mind getting wet, but I don't want to be in mud. I just hope there's at least asphalt, because there's really only one road to get there, and so there's not going to be any side roads that my navigation will try to take me on. Like there's one road from here to Luang Prabang, and then from there, I'm gonna take ferry, a boat that goes up the Mekong River, and then it's a 2-day trip, and basically it'll take to like the northern Thailand border, where I can like cross back in and go to Chiang Rai and go to Chiang Mai. And so that's kind of the plan. Yeah, you can't really do 6 days. But nah, I'm gonna. The thing is too, I only have 30 days in Laos. So you kind of gotta get going. I think it's really easy to extend your visa, which a lot of people here. I've talked to some people have been here. You know, one guy's been here 6 years, another like long time, and so I don't think it's too hard to just get a working visa and stay here, or just extend your tourist visa. And so my mom doesn't like. I know, and I just noticed that I checked my email and it was like your commute not prescription subscription has renewed, and so it just does it every year. It's only $60 a year, but I would maybe change to Strava. But the fact that I've used Commute for probably 5+ years now, and it just has all my recorded runs and bike rides and everything. If I could transfer all my data into Strava, maybe I might give a different one a chance, but it just has everything there. Smart to go via Laos to move Thailand, no mountains. Yeah, I could go back down. I don't know. I really am here at the wrong time again. I need to stop. I need to stop coming to Southeast Asia, like this area during this time of year. I need to be here more like in December, January, February. I think is more the dry season. And so I need to, yeah. Thought maybe because I always like to go home for a couple months at the end of the year, spend it with family, you know. And but I'm like, all right, maybe I should just break it up. It might be expensive, but like do a month in the wintertime and do a month during the summertime. But weather has changed. Hard to say. It could rain any time of the year. That's true. That's true. Happy birthday, Nikki. Happy birthday. Wishing you happiness, success in all things, and a fun and safe trip. Thank you, Chalita. Thank you so much. Yeah, foot massage. Yeah, foot massagers here. Actually, I got one in Vientiane. Vientiane. God, I still need to learn how to say that. Vientiane. Vientiane. It was the worst one I've ever had in my life. It was one of those times I want to get on Google review and just tell them how horrible it was, man. It was terrible. And so freaking hurt. They're not all good. But man, happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, guys. Yeah, this time last year I was in Seoul, Kelly's Pub. Had a nice get together there. That was fun. Can't do anything like that this year, and so that's why I'm hopping on here, spending it with you guys for a little bit. Appreciate it. Thank you for the birthday wish. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Bad Google review was good, so they would. I don't know. What I need to do is start. This is what I might do when I have just free time, nothing to do, which is a lot of the time. But I really need to go back and go on Google reviews and start like going to places and just giving my honest review, even not just to the bad places, but to the good places too. And so I didn't leave a bad review because I use Google a lot of the times for the reviews. And so I was like, I can't be one of those people who just only gives bad reviews. I need to be more balanced. And so I should probably give like 4 or 5 good reviews before I go and give that bad review. Otherwise, it didn't feel right at the time. Just even though they deserved it, they fully deserved it. But I don't know if. Yeah, I think you can click on profiles on Google reviews and see where like other places they've been and what kind of reviews they've given. But you always got to take those with a grain of salt for sure. I'm Ty, but I follow you from Switzerland. I wish you luck every day. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Switzerland. That sounds nice. What's the weather like this time of year? Pretty, really nice, I imagine. Uh, Tao Wesuma. Hello. Mm, And so, mm, but that's kind of what I've been thinking. I really should just go back. There's so many places. I go to so many places. Obviously, I eat at so many restaurants. I just go back and just give my 2 cents and go from there because I need to give back because I do use Google Maps and read the reviews a lot. So happy birthday, brother. Appreciate it. I hope that you can get your visa soon. Happy birthday. Thank you. I mean, even if I got my visa today, they're like, "Oh, Nick, you're approved." I believe I have like 90 days before I have to go to the embassy and get my get my visa, get my stamps and whatnot. And so ideally, this is the plan: is I want to go up into you know spend about a couple more weeks here in Laos, go back into northern Thailand from Chiang Rai, go to Chiang Mai, and then it should be a lot more scenic and beautiful than my first Thai trip through Isan. Isan was just really flat and quiet, and um, you know, uh, I don't mind the mountains. I cycled through Korea, but I mean, there really was not much to look at. But anyways, the idea is just go back and like maybe if I get approved, go back to Bangkok, fly back to Japan, go to the embassy, go to Korea. But if that doesn't happen, maybe I just continue into southern Thailand. And I don't know. Um, who knows? Who knows? How far north are you going to go? North, as in not too much further from Luang Prabang. It's kind of, I don't know if that's the furthest north, but then take the boat. Happy birthday! Thank you. So I know a couple people uh, bought me some coffees on buymeacoffee.com today. Thank you for that. Hey Nick, a winter project could be transferring your computer data to the map out. Yeah, I mean, what's up, Ian? Um, yeah, I wouldn't mind using different or trying out different navigation, applications and whatnot. But I don't want to do it one by one. I think you can export the information and then you can import it. I think, but if I could just do like export everything and import it, bam, bam, that'd be maybe I could try that. Any plan to Korea? I mean, not until I hear word back on my visa. Wishing a wonderful day filled with happiness. May all your wishes come true. Happy birthday. Thank you, Diane. Can you recommend some underrated travel destinations in the States? Oh, man. Uh, I would, I don't know. I mean, I have just some YouTuber friends who are making some excellent videos in uh, in America right now. It really makes me jealous that how good these videos are in a way. Like they're doing all the southern states. They're called Skint Northerners, and it's a British couple, and they kind of travel the way I like to travel in a way. They've gone literally from South America all the way up, and now they're in America. But they've gone through Texas, they went through Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, kind of going through all those southern states that not a lot of people would think to go to, but they're doing it pretty awesome. Hey, happy birthday, Ian! Thank you, man. Appreciate it. And so, yeah, they're definitely not hitting the tourist spots. So they're doing it right. Hmm. I mean, that's one thing too. Part of me is like, man, why don't I just go back to America while I wait for my visa and travel around there a little bit? But I don't know. I'm always, what should I do? My plans are always changing. Appreciate it. Thank you, Ian. Yeah, I need dinner. after this live stream. Yeah. What is your favorite local dishes on your journey to authenticity? Man, my favorite. I know it's boring, but like being here, that minced basil pork dish, gapao. I mean, if you can make a good one of those, it's to die for. It's so good. I mean, put me on the spot. I've had good soups here. Uh, Roti canai. Oh, yeah, just in general. Yeah, man, roti banjir in Malaysia and Kuala Lumpur. That's still probably my favorite foods ever. But they do mangosteen. Yeah, man, that's not a dish, but yeah, I've been killing the mangosteen. Uh, oh, actually, it's that braised pork. That might have been my favorite. The one where I had the two dishes. The meat just fell right off the bone, and they just like cook it in that broth for a couple, who knows how long. Oh, that stuff is to die for. That is so good. Just juicy and oh man, so good. Mm. But I mean, even the lady across the street makes a killer, just simple fried chicken fried rice. Like you can make it good. I mean, it's. Have you ever tried chowder in Seattle? No, but I've tried clam chowder in a bread bowl in San Francisco, and that was to die for. Didn't grow up on those, but my mom's side of the family is from the Bay Area, so when we would go visit them, we would go to San Francisco, do the touristy stuff, go to the war, and that was always what we did: clam chowder in a sourdough bread bowl. Can't go wrong. Happy birthday, Nick! Best wishes for you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Is I'm sure the answer is yes, but is the chowder in San Fran going to be very different from Seattle? Do I have any plans to go back to Indonesia? Yes, I do. I know I say that every time, but my answer's kind of always been the same. Like once I set up my situation in Korea, whether I get my own place or I live with somebody, or I don't know. But once I get everything situated there, and I can leave Korea and come back as whenever that's when I want to go to Indonesia. So, because it's pretty far actually, so it's not it's out there, and so yes, of course, I need to get back there. I really. Where in Indonesia are you? I think some of my craziest adventures were definitely from Indonesia. Talking about when I went to Ambon and Banda Neira and Gay Island. They were fun. Yeah, even going all the way to Banda Aceh, Palawe. There's so many places I haven't been to yet. Take care of your health. Medicine isn't the same in Thailand where it's easy to find. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, there's pharmacies everywhere, but obviously I don't know. But I've just got some stomach medicine. K Island was beautiful, so beautiful. The white sand beaches. Yeah, I'm living in East Java right now. East Java, Jimber, Jimber, Bangi Wangi, Gilimanuk. Wait, Gilimanuk is in Bali, right? Bangi Wangi, is that right? Is in East Java. Prambanan, no, Prambanan. That's the temple. I used to know my cities a lot more. Sidoarjo, you've never been there. Ah, okay. Orang Tingger, is it the same? Same. people that are from like Nadas, the Orang Tinggal, I think is what it's called. Yeah, names cousin, my girlfriend. I love your video. Sweet, thank you. Glad to hear that. Mount Bromo. Now it's far from Tinggal. Yeah. Well, there's no way you can see. There are people in the paragliders, paramotors, like there's a motor on it, I guess, and somehow you can. Any way you can see that? This camera's probably not good enough. Not a bad view though, is it? It's my room right here. I was staying down here, but same room, but there's just no view. And I was gonna move to a different place. I was like, man, it's only 200,000 a night, and I just stumbled upon this place. I rode into town. If you look on Agoda, like there are, yeah, you can't see probably. There's literally hundreds of places that you can book from. Which that's when I use Google Maps. I look on Agoda, then I go to Google Maps, read the most recent reviews, and always got to take it with a grain of sand, but grain of salt, sand. And I ended up just rolling up to this place, and they're like, "Yeah, you can stay here for 2 months." I'm like, "All right, at least that'll be my home base." But then uh, just moved up here, same price. And now I got up here. Yeah, it's close to Surabaya, only 30 minutes away. So is it on the coast? Which Malang is right next to Surabaya too. Happy returns of the day. Thank you, Julia Tamalo. Thank you. Thank you, Risma. Nice mountain view. Where are you in Laos? I am in Phang Vieng. Yeah, you caught them. Yeah, they're. I don't know, man. There's just been the most horrific headlines in the news lately of people doing, like that one in Brazil where that young girl got tossed off doing a bungee jump. Oh my God, what a nightmare! They didn't even attach the rope, and then I saw another one where like a 28-year-old, I forgot where it was, but doing something similar to that, passed away. I don't know. I have no desire to do any of that stuff. In a way. Like even when I was in Royette and I did that zip line, it was like, man, I'm like, should I do this? And I was like, I just do it. Like obviously, it looks legit. Like it's and it was worth it too. It was only $6 just to fall from the sky. That feeling's pretty intense. I was there in 2020, so you got out just before COVID. Yeah, there's a lot of Koreans here. There's a lot of Chinese. Apparently, I was talking to a guy today, and he was telling me how 4 years ago they just built a direct train line that goes from China all like straight to here, and so you do see a lot of Chinese tourists here, and a lot of Koreans too. A lot of Korean restaurants. I was there pre-COVID. Nice. Probably got out just in time. Would choose to do it in Korea instead. Yeah, I don't know. This place too. There's a before I came here, I was just doing a little research on the town, and it was kind of like saw some stories of 2012, a long time ago. You can do tubing. There's a rivers right here, and you can do tubing and kayaking and all that kind of stuff. there weren't many safety regulations when I started doing it. And like something like 1 year, like 20 plus tourists died doing it. And I made friends with some of the locals here, and they were basically just saying like, yeah, what they would do is they called it they call it Lao Lao. It's like a Lao whiskey. You if you finish this tubing thing and you would take like 10 shots. If you finish it, you get a free T-shirt, but you would have to take a shot at each one. And then at each place, like they had bars and like they had swings and zip lines, and people were just dying. And so, uh, and that just blows my mind that after like the first death, they didn't shut down and be like, all right, let's fix it. Like apparently, lots of people died doing it, and so I think that finally the government came in and either kind of broke everything up or made it safe or whatever. But I don't know. I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Uh, what do you find interesting there in this place? Uh, the people, most likely, and most of all, the scenery. It's just yeah, just getting uh, an idea of how this kind of town operates. I mean, it's the low season, so there's not too many tourists. There's a lot of young college students. I think they're pretty much all from the UK, based on how they talk, and so you do see a lot of younger, probably either what time of year is it? Are they summer break? I guess. Yeah, just here to have a good time. Like places like this, there's people who have been here uh, months, if not years, because it's cheap. There's a Japanese guy that's uh, staying next to me. He's been here a long time. But yeah, it's just interesting. I like going to these places just to see how they operate, just how they work. Talk to the expat locals, the local locals, and I don't know. And so be an observer, so to speak. And so there's definitely this is like a backpacker, and so that's been interesting to learn about. Like there's people that come here, I think, and get stuck, and so I think it's kind of an easy place to. It's cheap. Beers are cheap. Food's cheap. You can stay at hostels for like literally $1 at some of these places, and so I think for some people it's really easy to just come here and find those people and then stay here. So, is it your birthday? It is my birthday. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We ride bicycle along busy highways. Danger already in your middle name. Yeah. Man, yeah, yeah. I don't know about that, Ian. Got my hand on a mangosteen here in the States. Very expensive, but awesome. And good. Did you? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I would love to find. I'm going to look for mangosteen every time I go back, but you can find mangoes, but the mangoes don't taste the same. Dragon fruit. I think dragon fruit is the most overrated fruit there is in a lot of ways. Like it's either really good or it tastes like nothing. And so when I see dragon fruit back home in Texas, I'm like, don't even bother because I don't think it's going to taste like anything. I'm curious. Mangosteen is one of those fruits too that, in all honesty, like only 80% of them. Every time I buy a bag, like hardly ever every single one of them is edible. Because like you crack them open, a lot of times there's like green gunk in there. They've gone bad. And so I can only imagine like taking these mangosteens across the Pacific or wherever, and then I don't know, and then paying a premium for it. Yeah. But how was it? Or maybe they probably have a way of like preserving them and then making sure they're good if you're paying probably like at least $2 or $3 for a mangosteen. Appreciate it. Yeah, it is a nice view. My bed. I don't think I don't know why this room was open because like I look at it and I can open up the curtains here from my bed. I can see the view, but the only thing is this is a public balcony, so anybody can walk around. And so a lot of times, like I don't think if somebody looks and just sees me on my bed, but I don't think a lot of people would be comfortable with that. And so I have a feeling, yeah, I don't know, like because people who have stayed here, they've been here a long time, but they choose to stay in the rooms that only have one window on the side that doesn't look out. I'm like, wow, just I open up I wake up in the morning, open up the curtains, and lie back in bed and just look at this. It was so awesome. I agreed with you. Some were hot and open. Yeah, that sucks. How much were they, by the way? No cockroaches in the room. I hope. Yeah, there was actually. I mean, you paying $8 a night for a room. Of course, there's gonna be cockroaches. Come on. There was actually had a picture of a big ass spider in my bathroom this morning. Man, it was a monster. Maybe it wasn't a monster, but look at that. That greeted me this morning when I opened the door. Look at the size of that. Yeah. I mean, if I could, I would have trapped it. When I see stuff like that, I'm like, I just take a picture, jump on ChatGPT, and tell me what it is. Basically, they're like, it's a spider. Yeah, if it bit you, it would probably hurt, but they're afraid of humans and they'll run away. Happy birthday, Nick. Appreciate it. Thank you, Corey, Korea, Dice Cook. Thank you for the birthday wishes. So, and then I'll see. Yeah, cockroach, whatever. I mean, when you're paying $8, I ate a Lao food at the Seoul Friendship Festival last year. I think I had stir fry noodles, meatballs. Ooh, meatballs, huh? What scares me is not the size of the spider, but the size of the thing I'm eating. Mm. Yeah, I guess so. They could probably take down some pretty hefty things, I guess. But the thing is, there's no window actually to my bathroom here. So, but it did crawl in like a crevice, so I couldn't get to it. I don't know what I was looking around for like a cup or something that I could maybe like and then get it out. But it was moving pretty quick, and then it went in a small little crevice. So it's in between the floor somewhere. I'm sure that's where it lives. And so, yes, that'd be come bite me. What about the foods? Are they always good? I mean, they're not. Definitely. In the next video, I ate. I don't want to give it away, but I ate something for the very first time. And it was surprisingly one of the tastiest things I've ever had. Yes, I'll give you a hint. It was intestine of an animal, but I don't even think you can guess it. It was intestine and liver of an animal that I've never had before here in Laos, and it was freaking delicious. It was good. But I get to 149. Is that a pound? Appreciate it. Thank you for the cake. But yeah, as you guys know, I'm like intestine. I mean, it's either hit or miss. In Daegu, they had some good Holderborn, but sorry, it's meant to be a birthday cake. Yeah, it looks like it's a slice. Appreciate it. Thank you. But I don't know if it'll make it in the next video. Actually, I don't know if you like you guys enjoying the 40-minute videos or the 20-minute videos, and so I can probably I don't know because the next video is going to be broken up into 2 days, I think. How look to not many expensive. So that's how it works. Like the stickers are different amounts of. Okay, I didn't know how the stickers worked. Only a slice. Come on, guys, chip in a slice each, and we can make a whole cake. There we go. That's that one, by the way, and it didn't show up. Huh? to you. Did it not? Dell had this 2-hour video. Dell had this. Yeah, I stopped by Dell's channel not too long ago just to see how it's doing. And he does those like 2-hour videos. I mean, I don't know. 2 hours. That's a long time. It's easy. I mean, what I'm doing now. So, as you guys have noticed, I have the 360 camera, and after I got the 360 camera, I had to download the DJI Studio app on my computer, and that's how I have to frame everything on the 360 video. And in doing that, I can actually color grade, and I can change the coloring a little bit. And so, like this is going to sound kind of like geeky, but there's what's called like shooting in log, like LOG, where it's a very neutral, flat color. And which, if you know what you're doing, you can correct it later in the studio. And so I never did that because I didn't have the time. I'm not, I just shoot it in automatic or on the camera, and then later on. That's why sometimes the color is kind of off, just because the camera doesn't pick it up well. But now I can, with the DJI Studio, it's I'm sure with AI and whatnot, I can just shoot in a flat setting and then just click color correction, and it just does the whole thing later on. And so what I can do with my action, my what's it called, the Action 5 regular point and shoot camera, I started shooting that video in log. So hopefully they look better. After the first Lao video, I figured it out, and so it takes a little bit longer because I have to fix the coloring first in the DJI Studio, but it actually doesn't. It just takes time. It's actually not that bad, if any of that makes sense. There are many videographers out there looking for experience. Have you made a call? I'm sure many would be willing to work. I mean, yes and no. I have. There's been a few times that people have reached out, and I don't know. I just don't make enough, to be honest, consistently to have somebody on a payroll and like to pay, And I don't want to be cheapo and like pay someone nothing. It's. I know how much time it takes to do these videos. A lot of it is just, it's my job. This is how I look at it. It's my job. Can you get a LUT? You like it, make it into recording rather than shooting a log, color balance. No, I think it's just easier this way. Like it just shoots it in a flat, but what it does is it saves like all the colors. I guess how it works. And then later on, you can add the LUT and bring back all the color later on. And so the 360 footage and the Action 5 color should match up better. And I don't know. So far, I just felt like the coloring has been a lot better than previous. Sometimes, honestly, I didn't really like the Action 5 when I was a lot of my Korea video. The coloring was just really awesome times. As long as it looks natural, don't use a thumbnail though. It looks odd. Yeah, I hate the collage. They don't spend too much time on it. My Canva, my subscription has expired, and so what I've been doing is I'll use I'll find the thumbnail, the picture that I want, and then I'll use AI just to like sharpen it and like adjust the colors, and then I'll use that, dump that back into AI and simply like use it. So I agree. There's a lot of AI trash out there, and I think people are tired of it, and I don't think people want to see it, which is odd because there's some of the biggest AI or biggest channels on YouTube that I've noticed they use these AI thumbnails, and then I don't know if they just don't care or like whatever, but they still get millions of views, like so. But I don't know. I didn't notice the color stuff. Good. Yeah, like you mean in my videos? But I think the AI look is very recognizable now. I think if you could use the AI look thumbnail 5 years ago, people would think like, "Oh my gosh, these are amazing thumbnails." But now it's very like just it's just too common. They use bots. A lot of the huge YouTubers and streamers use bots to boost the numbers. You think? Maybe. I mean, I have noticed as I do YouTube longer and longer, it doesn't. And there are channels literally with like that guy Dell. I've followed for a long time. He's got like 3 million subscribers, but then he'll get like 100,000 views a video or somewhere in there. And so it just all depends on, I don't know, timing, what country you're in, if you're able to, you know, the subscriber base from all over and they want to follow you. But yeah, it's a learning experience always. You can buy impressions or views from bots or more 100 from at a time. Yeah, that's crazy. That's because people don't know better and also use bots. Dongari, welcome. Long time no see. How's it going? Well, I think it's really easy to see if a video has a lot of bots if you just look at the comment section. And so the video has like, I don't know, a couple million views, but there's only like 20 comments. Obviously, something fishy is going on. Also, Laos is absolutely delicious. I really love the Lao cuisine. I actually just returned back there about 2 months ago. I hope you have a great time in Laos. Please take care. Appreciate it, Diane. Where in Laos did you go? Did you come here? I think he has lots of Bangladeshi or Indian viewers. Maybe so. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. He's done a lot of Japan videos lately. But on the flip side of that too, like there's channels that probably have less than 10,000 subscribers, and you know they can just get on a run where they're just hitting like 100, 200, 300,000 views like consistently. It's pretty impressive, yeah. And so in a lot of ways, the subscriber count it matters, but it's a lot of times it's kind of just a vanity thing. I mean, obviously it looks good, but that just doesn't mean you're making tons of money. Sorry, Nick, but I could see the reflection, an amazing view you have. Oh, yeah, yeah, you can. There you go. I have some outlines in the background. It's such a good peek. Yeah, of course. And I mean, it's a gray, cloudy day. Unfortunately, we're not going to get much of a sunset. But it's actually been kind of cool. Like a lot of the clouds, really low clouds, it's just high, like straight up and down mountains right there. And then the clouds are creeping. And it actually looks pretty cool. But I would love to come back here during dry season and see the clear blue skies. And apparently, like, there's a hot air balloon in the air right now. I'm sure there's probably dozens up in the air. But
Six goals and 4 goals. They don't need points. They only become number 3 in the world, number 3.
Tomorrow, next couple of days, it's going to be a challenge. It's been pretty flat this whole time, and then I had a little bit of uphill coming here. The next video that you're going to see, I had to battle the rain. It was easily the wettest day so far on the trip, which means I don't film a whole lot, but it was a very, very wet day, and then sloppy. And then I finally made it here, got a flat tire. Get that fixed, checked in here. That's going to be the next video. I eat something pretty gnarly. So good, though. It was actually freaking delicious. And then hung out here for about a week. Just a dragon. And then next few days, it's going to be tough. Everyone I talk to, like I said, they're like, "Oh, you're going to Luang Prabang? Bicycle? What do you mean? You can take the train." I know, right? I think there's no other way around it. Like, we head that way though. So I'm gonna break it up into 2 days. The first day doesn't look too bad, gnarly, but yeah, it was very gnarly. Oh man! And so gotta break it up into 2 days. Luckily, outside of this town, if you look on like Agoda or wherever, there's not a whole lot of listings and whatnot. But when you get on Google Maps and you start zooming in real close, there are actually tons of guest houses along the way. Do you carry a spare tire with you just in case something? Oh, absolutely. I have two spare tires actually. I got two of them. And so, and if I can, like the one I got just last week when I literally rolled into town. Like you'll see in the video, I'm like, oh, welcome to Van Dien, the sign. And then I'm like, every time, like your bike just starts feeling kind of heavy or like it's stuck in the mud when you're not in mud. And I look down, I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. It wasn't, luckily, it wasn't completely flat. But, and when you're around towns and you're around places like this, there's mechanics and garages just about everywhere. And so luckily I wasn't too far from one, was able to get it changed out real quick. And I did basically all of it, but I showed him where the puncture was and asked him through the translator if he could, patch it for me. And of course he said, sure. I mean, I could do that too, but he can, I mean, they have the little, the little, I don't know what you call it, little screwdriver thingy that roughs it up and then patches it. And so I got him to do that for me. And so I didn't have to do fun upstairs. Nick, I have to go. Thanks for the live and appreciate it, Mandy. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Hope you have a wonderful day. And the thing is, too, I don't know if I need new tires. I just got these new tires in Vietnam, and I haven't really. It doesn't feel like I've done that much touring on these tires yet. And I did change my back tire to the front, but and I had two or three flat tires in Thailand, like on the first few days. But I changed the tires, and so this time it was my front tire again. So I don't know if that front tire is just getting a little thin or what. But what is one thing you cannot cycle without? Air pump. Air, you got it. Yeah. I think the air pump is probably one of the most important things. And then, of course, the spare. And then, of course, you need the simple little levers. So those three things are extremely important. And I mean, a light, I would say, is up there. Having some sort of, especially the front light. You can get by with not having a back one, I guess. But you definitely want some sort of light in case you get stuck in the dark. But things you cannot travel without, besides, of course, obvious like passport and things like that. Nightwing, hey, long time no see. A fastener? What's a fastener? I mean, a multi-tool kit. That's obviously very important. Is there anything you don't need but want to carry when you cycle? And so I have things that I'm just carrying around still, which I've talked about. The jacket, uh, and then I have the smart wool long sleeve and the pants. But I just don't want to. I don't want to get rid of them. So I'm just kind of they're in my green dry bag. Uh, so and actually, these shirts are they're just recently they're falling apart. And so my wave shirt, I've ripped the back in three of my shirts. I have five. I brought five of these shirts along with me this time. One of them I had on my very first tour. The green one, the wave one, I had last year, and then this one and the dandelion shirt are new ones. And all the old ones have tears now in the back. So they are. These shirts are on sale. Saw on the website. Yeah, are they on sale? They have some new patterns and some. Uh, I don't know if I should wait till I usually restock at the end of the year. Hold on a second. I'll show you. And so the first one to tear was this one. And how they tear is when I'm wet or when I'm sweating, and I try to just take off my shirt, and it sticks to my back, and I was like, oh, because these shirts, they're very. The reason I like them, I don't know if you can see, but they're kind of meshy, so they're kind of you can see almost right through them, and they dry quickly, and I just like the style, obviously. But this one, and how it's torn, it's kind of at an angle, so it's not really. I don't think I can do much about it. This one tore just two days ago. It started raining on me, and I did this little loop over here, and I had nothing on the bike, and I don't have a butt flap, and so I started riding. It started pouring on me, and I was like, "Oh, this is fine. I don't care." But then I don't have a mud flap, and when I don't have anything on my bike, anything blocking the the splash, then I just get it's just mud. I didn't want to get mud and everything on my shirt, so I took off this shirt on this one tore. But the lady here, I did laundry yesterday. I showed her it. She was like, "Ah, I got it. I'll sew it back up for you." And so she has done a nice little patch job for me. And so yeah, I was talking to my parents earlier. I was telling them the story. Like, good. I'm tired of looking at those shirts. The screwdriver thing. Ah, okay. Yes, that's definitely one thing you can't you can't not travel without. I know I need some new drip. Yeah, but I get so attached to these shirts. Like